On today's broadcast, we are continuing our journey through finding Christ in the Old Testament. And today, we come to the birth of Seth. And it is found in Genesis chapter 4, verse 25. And the word of the Lord reads thus: Adam had relations with his wife again, and she gave birth to a son, and named him Seth. For, she said, God has appointed me another offspring in the place of Abel, for Cain has killed him. So basically, Adam and Eve have another son, and Eve names him Seth. Now, the name Seth is derived from the Hebrew verb which is translated appointed. Now, why does Eve name her son the appointed one? Well, back in Genesis 3:15, the Lord promises that one is coming from her womb that will bruise the head of the serpent. And we know that today as being Christ, who was crucified on the cross, descended to the lower parts of the earth, and was raised on the third day, and he has defeated Satan, he has defeated death, and has given salvation to all who believe in his blood. And so, Christ was the one that the Lord spoke of to Eve concerning. Now, Eve did not know who the Messiah was going to be, or when the Messiah was going to come. All she knew is that a Messiah was coming to redeem her. And so, by her naming her son Seth, it expresses her faith that God would continue the covenant family in spite of death, the death being Abel. Because as we know, Cain kills his brother Abel out of jealousy, and Cain is then sent from the presence of the Lord. And so, by Adam and Eve having this other son, Eve knows that the Lord is going to continue the covenant family line through her son Seth. And so therefore she names her son Seth the appointed one. And so this shows Eve's continuing faith that God is bringing a Redeemer to redeem them. And so just as Eve was made righteous in the eyes of God by having faith in the coming Messiah, so are we today made righteous and blameless in the eyes of God by putting our faith, hope, and trust in the blood of Jesus Christ.